Austin Freed, real estate agent with Freed Home Team, powered by Keller Williams Platinum Partners, here with you today. I am in the office of Brad Seiner. He is a farmer's insurance agent here based in Harrisonville, Missouri. So welcome, Brad.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
So I've known Brad for a couple of years now, and what I know about him is that he is amazing with customer service, and he definitely knows insurance. So I wanted to give you guys an opportunity to get to know him a little bit better and for him to share some information about his business. So you ready to get down to it?
Sure.
All right. So tell us a little bit more about your business and what made you choose the path that you're on.
Well, I had an interesting start to my business. I actually have a journalism degree and was a sports editor for 3 years for a newspaper locally in Belton. And so I ended up, I knew a guy that said, hey, if you ever need a job, let me know. I didn't even know what the guy did. So I said, okay, well, I went to him. I said, you told me you might have a position. And he said, yeah. He said, it's as an insurance agent. I was like, okay, let's try it. So I just went and got licensed, and they started training me, and he was the district manager for farmers, and that was 11 years ago, and here I am now. So it wasn't like I went to school to say, hey, I really want to be an insurance agent, but it's actually worked out pretty good because I like people, so it actually works out pretty good.
It's funny how life works that way sometimes. All right, so what drives you to do what you do? What is your motivation?
My motivation. I like educating people. So I take pride in, and there's a lot of agents who have bigger agencies than me, but I take pride in people knowing what it is that they're purchasing from us. Because if you talk to the normal person, they don't really know what the numbers mean on their policies. They just see a bunch of numbers and they know what the bottom line is, and they say, well, that's what I pay, so that must be what I need. And that's not necessarily the truth. Sometimes people don't have what they need. Sometimes they have too much than, really what they should. So I think the biggest thing is that I enjoy, and kind of what drives me is to teach people about insurance and what it does and what it's protecting them from.
Okay, great. Okay, so what surprised you most about the insurance business and owning your own business?
Two questions. About insurance, what surprised me about insurance in general, I didn't know how much there really was to it. Before I became an agent, I just thought, well, it's something that you have to have if you have a car, if you want to drive. If you have a house, you're supposed to have it so your mortgage company's happy. I didn't really know anything else about it other than that. So what surprised me is how detailed it really is. There are coverages that people don't even realize that they have that's there. There are policies that I would have never even heard of had I not been an agent. There are things that we insure that I would have never even thought of. So there was quite a bit that actually surprised me on that. About owning a business, I think what surprised me the most about owning a business is the finances of the whole thing.
Okay.
It's one thing to say, hey, I'm an insurance agent, I'm in a commission-based business, as you are. You make a sale, you make your commission. Sounds easy. But then you have to figure in all your utilities and your rent and where are you going to be, where are you going to locate, who are you going to target, what's your market. So there's so many more things to it that you have to think about. But the financial part of it is probably the thing that threw me and still throws me the biggest curveball.
Yeah, I would have to agree with that.
Yeah.
So what's the most unusual thing that you cover that you could think of? Anything off the top of your head? Currently that you have a policy on?
That I actually have a policy on?
Uh-huh.
We have one policy, it's relatively new. We just cover cows.
Okay.
Cows, yeah. Cow policy, literally. That's all that's on it. Literally cows. Not the whole farm, the cows.
Yeah.
The guy called, said, I want to insure my cows. I was like, okay. So we found one, found a policy to insure his cows.
Okay.
And if they die, we pay them. Yep.
So I'm going to say that might answer the next question about something most people don't know about your business, is that you cover cows.
Well, if you get a farm policy, we could cover cattle. But like I said, that policy is literally just the cows.
Mm-hmm.
No liability, no nothing. So the question is what people would find.
Something that most people don't know about your business.
Don't know. Who? You know, I think a lot of people think of a farmer's agent that auto insurance and home insurance. They might think a little bit about life insurance, but they don't probably think as much about the business side. So we do quite a bit of business insurance. I like it because it's different. Every business is different. Doesn't matter if it's a restaurant. You could have 5 restaurants. They're all going to be completely different. So I like that. It's not a one size fits everybody. It's not on auto and home either, but more to a bigger extent when it comes to a business policy. So I think people knowing that we have business insurance is probably something that a lot of people don't realize or know that we do that much of.
Right. Okay. What would customers say that they love most about your business?
Me. I mean, really. I mean, it could be Julie that works for me, but I've talked to them about that. That's not really the case. They may say that to her, but no. What do they like about my business? Well, if we save them money, they like that.
Mm-hmm. Most definitely.
But I do have loyal customers that like our company, that like our agency. They like how we handle things. You know, they like the one-on-one touch that we have that a lot of agencies don't have anymore. There are a lot of agencies, like I said earlier, that are a lot bigger than mine, but they don't have the one-on-one and the contact with all their clients as much, I don't feel, as what our clients get. I want to know who our clients are. I don't want to just talk to them on the phone and never meet them. I want them to actually come in and say, hey, you know, sit down. A little different this year, but
right, yes.
you know, so it's a little bit different now, but I like that part of it, and I think that's what people enjoy more about my agency. I've lost clients before for cost, because that's what a lot of people look at is price, and we're not always going to be the cheapest, but I've also saved clients with the agency, even if they're spending a little bit more with us, because they would rather have somebody that they like and trust, and a company that'll take care of them.
Right. Okay. Great. So if somebody has questions about insurance or they're wanting to get a quote, what's the best way for them to contact you?
Well, multiple ways. They can look us up on Facebook, so they can find me personally on Facebook. We do have a Facebook page under Brad Seiner Farmers Insurance. They can call us at the office at 816-974-8105. They can shoot us an email. My email is my first initial and my last name, B. Seiner, Seiner, at farmersagent.com. And then they can just stop by at 1808 North Commercial Street here in Harrisonville.
Okay, great, perfect. Well, thank you, Brad, for sharing with us and taking time today.
No problem.
Thank you for watching. Again, I'm Austin Freed, real estate agent with Freed Home Team, powered by Keller Williams Platinum Partners. Be sure to check out our local community page at parkbench.com/Powell Gardens. And if you're a business and you want to be interviewed, be sure to reach out to me.